Hello everyone and very good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is Curious Combo where we day trade the DAX using my double stochastic strategy. And here you have them on the chart. You are looking at the slow and fast moving stochastics on 1 hour chart currently. But before we head to the charts, let's talk a little bit about what's going on the macroeconomic level. So I'm running a little late this morning. Trump just had his big speech to Congress this morning, and I listened to pretty much all of that. And it was his first major address since returning to office, and he hit really some huge topics that could shake up the markets. The big ticket items were tariffs and trade policy, obviously Ukraine, Russia, and the peace talks angle, US-Ukraine mineral deal, which presumably is happening. And obviously these all will lead to market reactions, and let's see how and what we want to watch. Yeah, so first up there was the slapping of 25% tax on Mexican and Canadian goods, including fresh produce and auto parts. And Trump's reasoning to this is that other countries have been taking advantage of the US for too long, so he's retaliating the world with his tariffs. But at the same time, he's pitching also these called golden cards, basically giving 5 million residency permits for wealthy immigrants, and he's claiming this, along with tax cuts, will help balance the budget. This has been seen elsewhere in the world, but not in the US, and if it really gains traction, it could have some interesting market implications, especially for the real estate, what Trump's in very much, and other high net worth immigration programs. It was only last Friday when Ukraine, Russia, and the peace talks angle was in the headlines, but now it's here again. Trump just said that Zelensky wrote him a letter saying that he's open to peace talks, and Russia is supposedly showing strong signals toward ending the war. Yeah, and I do think that's about the time. Slava Ukraini. Whether it's actually true, anything can come up from this guy. The market definitely reacts to any hint of de-escalation, especially commodities, defense stocks, and even European markets, obviously what we are very interested of. So it looks like the US and Ukraine are moving forward with this mineral deal that has been in the works for a while. Reuters reported yesterday evening that the deal was actually supposed to be signed last Friday, but things blew up, literally. Trump and Zelensky got into a heated argument, as we know, and Zelensky left early. Now, Trump still seems interested in making it happen, and from what we know, the deal would have Ukraine funneling 50% of its natural resource profits into a fund until it hits 500 billion, and in return, US would help Ukraine economic development. It's a huge number, and if it goes through, we could see a movement in mining, energy, and infrastructure-related stocks. And some quick other takeaways from the speech. Trump talked about funding a new missile defense system, reclaiming the Panama Canal, and of course going after woke culture. Yeah, can you believe that all these three are in the same sentence? But it will be real about this for a while. It's a big part of his brand at this point. But one of the more controversial moments was his take on Medicaid cuts. And that actually led Democratic lawmakers walking out from Congress and one congressman getting kicked out of the chamber. So a few big themes to watch. Obviously, tariffs on Mexico and Canada, Ukraine-Russia peace talks, the mineral deal, and the budget ideas he's coming up with. And so today, as it is Wednesday, March 5th, early in the morning pre-market here in Europe, for the afternoon, we're scoping down to ADP Employment. S&P final U.S. services PMI will be out 9:45 a.m. New York, and factory orders and ISM services. So it will be a big ticket item with this all macroeconomic news coming out. It will be a volatile day. Later this week, tomorrow, Thursday, initial job claims, that's a huge one. U.S. trade deficit, U.S. productivity, wholesale inventories. And on Friday, March 7th, we're looking at U.S. jobs report, unemployment rate, hourly wages year over year. So it's going to be very busy end of the week, starting today, Wednesday, March 5th. And now, still importantly, if we go to the charts, this is the 1 hour chart still here. I got my open times here. It's early pre-market. DAX will open 10:15 here local time. The oscillators are grouped to the mid-range, some separation showing, but after these macroeconomic news, they are showing some grouping to the upside. Let's go see our 15 and 5-minute time frames. We are now at 22,796 basis points. Strong upward momentum, but this can correct before the open. The range is currently right on the range, and the next big resistance might be here at 23,030. So this will be our closest range, going all the way to 23,322. But between those lines, we're looking at 15-minute level chart. Let's still see the 5 minutes. Yeah, we're hovering on the support slash resistance, seemingly breaking, getting support, confirming. Let's see where this will be heading. Be very cautious with this. If you're taking intraday trades today, which seems to be a good day to be on the markets, just be sure you'll be following closely these stochastics, how they are grouped together, and are they on the overbought or oversold levels. Currently, we might be correcting soon to somewhat here. If we're looking at this range where it was on the 5-minute level, last time overbought, we're heading to the top of the range. So this might give us a bit of a funnel here. Like this. So don't jump into any hasty conclusions here. The markets love these macroeconomic news, but the fundamentals are still strong. This is the hourly chart. We've been on the upward momentum, but the last since 18th of February we have been on this same range. So it is a ranging market on the hourly level, and the trades are possible, but be very cautious and use the intraday short time frames to enter and exit. Okay, so I think this is good for this Wednesday morning. It's going to be a big day, primarily in the afternoon US market, and when the US pre-market opens, the markets are about to move. You all stay safe, trade smart, and consider giving the channel a like, a subscription, and let's build a community here.